Why won't we fix child poverty? In one of the richest countries on earth, children in 2025 are growing up without food, without heating, without safe homes. They're going to school hungry. They're washing in cold water, if they can wash at all. And they know they are poor. They know the system is failing them. The Children's Commissioner, an official government-backed role, has just released a report on the experience of children living in low-income families. In the foreword to the report, she says that this is a report that should not have to exist. She's right, it shouldn't, but it does exist because we've allowed it to. She describes the level of poverty facing some children in England today as Dickensian. This is truly shocking language. She says that few things truly leave her speechless, but the evidence in this report cannot be ignored. As a society, we seem to have normalised child poverty. We've turned it into background noise. We wring our hands a little when a report comes out, then get distracted and move on. And all the while, children are sitting in mouldy homes, eating food that's out of date, and being shamed in school through being singled out for receiving free school meals. How can we live with this? We're not talking about some abstract policy failure. We're talking about more than millions of children growing up thinking that they are less than. And where is the political courage? Where are the bold decisions? Where is the leadership? We know what would help. We know what would lift hundreds of thousands of children out of poverty overnight. Remove the two-child benefit cap. It's not complicated. It's not even particularly expensive. But successive governments have refused to act. Why? Because they're scared. Scared of a press that will scream tax rise the moment they show any compassion. A press largely owned by billionaires who live in a parallel country to the one in this report. But here's a question for the rich. Do you really want your lower taxes more than you want children to be fed? I don't believe most wealthy people are selfish. I think most gladly would pay more tax to ensure that a child has a warm home and a decent breakfast. But they're not being asked. Instead, the press does their thinking for them, whips up fear, invents villains, stokes division. We need our politicians to make the case for this, to budget it, tell us how much it would cost, and be competent in implementing the right policies. Those papers that are vehemently anti-tax increase are also vocal on social problems. They complain about crime, about antisocial behaviour, about growing levels of youth mental illness. Well, what do they think happens when children grow up in cold, overcrowded homes, hungry, ashamed and excluded? This is not inevitable. Poverty is a policy choice. There are obvious, affordable human solutions. Uplift child benefits, end the two-child cap, give free bus travel to school-aged children, auto-enroll kids in free school meals, fund decent youth services, make housing livable. But more than anything, we need to care. We need to stop looking away, because a country that lets its children live like this isn't just failing economically, it's failing morally. So if you're upset, stay upset. Demand more from government, from media, from each other, because this is what a broken economy looks like. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.